Hello chess fans, this is Rick from Chess to Impress. This video is about time trouble addicts. Now in 2016 we don't see them anymore because of the increment rule. Every time a player makes a move and presses the clock, he gets extra time added to his clock. In the old days we had players who had to make 20 moves in 1 minute, slamming the clock, and often the opponent got more nervous than the player himself. Time trouble can be a physical addiction to the opium-like substances that the brain produces during a time scramble. This video is about one of these time trouble addicts, Mikhail Reshevsky, a Polish-American grandmaster. He grew up in Poland, was a prodigy, gave simultaneous displays as a small child dressed in a sailor's uniform, as you can see on the picture. Later he moved to the United States of America and was a multi-times American champion and one of Bobby Fischer's greatest rivals. Reshevsky didn't see his time trouble addiction as a problem. He claimed that by using a lot of time in the opening and middle game, he understood the position very well and could play quickly at the end. But sometimes it went wrong, and I'll show you a game where it went wrong. Reshevsky played the biggest tournament of his life in 1948, the World Championship tournament, which was eventually won by Mikhail Botvinnik, who became the 6th world champion. This is from the 4th round, played on the 9th of March 1948. White Mikhail Botvinnik, black Mikhail Reshevsky. If Reshevsky would have won this game, he would have taken the lead in the tournament. A crucial game. This is the position after 25 rook a5 to a6 from black, from Reshevsky. Black is better. The white pawn on a3 is weak, and the rook on a2 and the knight on c3 are loose pieces. Botvinnik gambles, speculating on Reshevsky's time trouble. He had to make 15 more moves before the time control, and he was very short of time. Botvinnik played knight d5, sacrificing the e4 pawn. Well, the pawn cannot be taken by the queen, because then there is knight takes f6, g takes f6, queen takes e4, and black has lost his queen. But he can take with the knight and wins a pawn that way. Botvinnik played rook e2, pinning the knight to the queen, and Reshevsky played f5 to protect the knight. g4, attacking that pawn, and here Reshevsky made a mistake. What he should have played is knight g5, which is the strongest move in this position. And now white cannot take on g5 because the rook on e2 is hanging. So rook takes e6 is the best move. But then knight takes f3 check, king g2, and black wins the queen back. And after rook takes d4, for example, f takes g, h takes g, king f7, and black has a very good endgame. He's a pawn up and has great winning chances. Reshevsky didn't play knight g5, he played bishop c5, which also looks like a logical move, attacking the queen, but it is not as strong as knight g5. Botvinnik played g takes f5, counter-attacking black's queen. And now Reshevsky should have simplified the position by taking the queen, and f takes e6, and then bishop takes f2 with equality. For example, rook takes f2, knight takes, king takes, and then rook takes e6. And Reshevsky has rook and 2 pawns for 2 pieces. But he did not play bishop takes d4, he played queen takes f5, which is a mistake, because Botvinnik simply took a piece, picks up a piece on e4, queen takes e4. And now white is better. Okay, queen takes h3, and black has some material for the piece, and the white king is very open. So the game goes on. Knight h2, and here Reshevsky, with no time left on the clock, played rook c6. He has a mating attack in mind with rook g6, but actually it blunders another piece. Botvinnik cannot take that piece on c4 now, because after queen takes e4 there is rook g6, check, and the white king gets checkmated. Another strong move, of course, after queen takes e4 is bishop takes f2, check, with a discovered attack on the queen, and black wins. But Botvinnik played knight f4, the winning move, and here, with 9 more moves to make, Reshevsky overstepped the time limit. It didn't really matter because black is completely lost anyway, but he was tricked in his time trouble. Let's just see what could have happened, because now black loses a second piece after queen c8. There is queen takes c4 now, because queen takes c4 is now check, and that was the point of knight f4. Queen takes c4 check means that black does not have time to play this discovered attack, bishop takes f2 on the queen, because he's in check himself. So Botvinnik won this crucial game and went on to win the tournament and become the 6th world champion, as I said. Reshevsky played chess all his life and remained a time trouble addict all his life. He didn't see it as a problem, but in this game it cost him. Hope you enjoyed this golden oldie. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. This is Chess to Impress. Thank you for watching.